I'm not supposed to worship. Hiyo kitu hiyo babako anaikanga huku inagamba huku.
What's up?
Mpaka asubuhi na mapema.
Let's have a conversation here.
Asubuhi na mapema kama tumelala. Making noise here.
Happy event. So many things.
Okay?
I want to put them together so we can be I don't have sleep. I don't know why. I don't want to sleep. And I don't want to lie. I'll sleep. I'm trying to sleep. I can't sleep. Is it insomnia or it's sleep pattern disruptions or what's the problem? Hey, I encountered a certain encounter that was very melodramatic, and I was like, oh, is it the time to figure it out, or is it time to let it go and adjust myself? I was watching another guy and he was saying he was disappointed. When you're disappointed, you don't find anything good. There's so many people that are preferring to go to settle in Colombia. And I was like, out of all places, you choose Colombia. What's so special about Colombia? Actually, it seems like Colombia, there's something going on there. I've never been there, but I think there's something going on in Colombia because many Black Americans, they're going there for retirement, to look for a spouse. Bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va, ça va bien? Preppy Pinks, hi, subscribe. Dubian T, Dubian T. Why are Black Americans going to settle in Colombia? Those who are in 40s and 50s, they're having this entitlement of calling themselves passport brothers. Passport brothers? Colombia is good. I've never been there, but somebody told me, how old are you? I'm old. I'm old folk. I'm old. Why are you preppy? I'll tell you my age. You will be surprised. Almost 50. Legendary in thinking, compassionate in driving force. Subscribe to the channel. We are pouring out wisdom after living on this earth for some years. Tell me, what are you going to do in Colombia? Because most of these Americans, we are heading there. They're looking for peace, as they claim, because in America, domestic relationships, they're falling apart and nobody wants to be in that state. So people are rushing to Colombia. To settle in Colombia, it's a Spanish-speaking country. You have an American English, you have the American dollar, and you want to settle in Colombia. Can you tell us exactly why do you prefer to go and settle there? You have everything. You are fortunate enough to live in America comfortably in retirement, but you prefer to rush to Colombia and some other parts of, I would like you to tell me exactly what is going on there, what kind of investment you're going to establish there. that is going to allow you to stay for so long and you enjoy your retirement there, then why should you go there and you don't have family? You know nobody. People are struggling there. Don't you know the history of Colombia? How do you run Spanish as a second language? You create friendship and then you begin to integrate into that society and you become part and parcel of that society. There's something going on, and very few can understand what is going on in America right now. With the Trump administration in power, it's going to be very tough to live in America. Okay, despite all those challenges, subscribe to the channel, and that's not what is bringing me here mostly. I want to know why we have passport bros scattered all over South America, particularly in Colombia. They're everywhere. Somebody lied to you, Colombia. Pagal, Alidatsi, where are you? Subscribe to the channel, bro. The movement is on. We're moving. We're discussing narratives that are domesticated. And if you look at the future, is this future in America or it's in South America? Because most of the Americans preferring Colombia as a tourist destination. And then there's another one they call Sosua. Ha! If you know what is Sosua, you'll be surprised. Sosua is the dirtiest and craziest place of all. It's Sodom and Gomorrah in Dominican Republic. Those who knows the members, they know what they go to do there. But this specific authentic group that is going to Colombia, what have you found there? Because you're buying properties highly, inflated costs because you have the American dollar. If you have $2,000 as a pensioner, a lobster poor, what do you mean? Is American dollar stretching so far monthly in Colombia? But I guess so, because with 2,000 USD, you can live comfortably in Colombia like a king. But are you going to be the consumer or you're going to generate more, waiting for the government to pay you? What are you saying? Okay, I have. Now I hope you can hear me. Hello, good sir. Yeah, Michael Mazuyuk, where are you? I'm talking about Americans going to settle in Colombia, in South America. It's so rampant and people are stuck. Where are you? Oh, you are in Brazil. Wonderful, wonderful to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome. You speak Portuguese. Portuguese and Spanish, they are similar. They have the same, diatric string, they intertwine each other. And that is beautiful. Brazil people are beautiful. Hola, señorita, hola, amigo. That is Spanish. Nelox. Where are you, Nelox? Hola. Michael. Hello, good sir. It's very respective. I like that as well. The bottom line here is, why are you running to Colombia? Also in Brazil, somebody told me they're also going there and they're marrying there. Brazilian girls. Interesting. Brazilians are known for football and samba festivals. People like samba festivals there. They go to enjoy samba festivals. And then we have the Jamaican carnival, then we have the Dominican carnival, and Cuban carnival as well. So the America is full of fun and Caribbean. I think that is what these people are looking for, because in America, here, you just work like a donkey, paycheck to paycheck. To break away from that cycle is to think, let me become a pensioner earlier enough. I rent out my house in America, and then I rush to South America, whereby those few bugs will sustain me as I refresh my mind. And then I have this beautiful entertainer who is going to come and hook in my life. And I start life. But do you think with those samba carnival festivals, people parading on the street, beating drums, decorating their bodies, you think that thing is easy? They have their own culture, and it is working for them. So we're becoming a very small global community with interest. That's a fact. So right now, I've spoken to people in Brazil, Spain, some other parts of the world. I didn't know I can talk to people like that. Poland, Sweden, Japan. Oh, I like your comments. They're making me feel I can keep on blogging and, and giving you this interesting fact, because passport bros, they're everywhere. But what about passport girls? Who is taking care of them? Because recently I saw another passport girl. I think she was in Colombia, spying, investigating why passport brothers, the American brothers, they are going there to settle there, leaving them in America. Who won masculinity? And that draconian law, constitution in America that is oppressive. It's against the man. So they're leaving everything there. And they are so happy right now because Trump administration said the divorce law in America, we need to overhaul it because it favors women than men. Nerox, hola, how are you? I'm on the journey to 50 subscribers tonight and 12 hours in the morning. So I have plenty of time to blog. And the more I blog, I have realized the more people are subscribing. Every minute somebody is subscribing to the channel, listening to what I'm talking about, because I'm doing it for what? Because there's future, there's legacy. Who knows, it might be one of the largest media company in the future. There's some things you do, you don't expect money back immediately. You do them as a long-term project. So that's what you call visionary thinking. People will hate you, say, what do you do here? What are you talking about? But they can't see. The minute monetization will come here and knock at your door. Do you really understand Bob Cult, Michael Mazega, Bomb? Michael, what are you talking about? Michael. Michael, where are you, Michael? Subscribe to the channel, Michael. I want to see your like here on this video. You greeted me with honor, and I really appreciate. You just asked me, "Hello, good sir." I can spell your name, Michael. The other one I can only abbreviate it and say Manzuk, Zuyuk. I don't know, but sound interesting. Then you answer, Bomboklat. Hey. Mm. Bombo, Bomboklat happened to me. Ah, where? What happened? Give me what happened about it. That. I don't want to waste so much time because you don't want to tell me what happened with the Bomboklat and why it happened to you. Okay, it's fine. San Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. I would like to visit. But I want to come when you have samba festivals. When are they starting? And then we can go to Amazon challenge, drive challenge. Those trucks, the way they go through the Amazon during the rainy times, it's ever crazy. I prefer to visit Brazil under your invitation. I don't know.
Well, no, you cannot be charging batteries here. These things are the ones that are finishing electricity.
Fide.
Ile kitu iko na voltage.
You can just disconnect that battery for me. I want you to tell me how many passport bros are in Brazil. Have you met one? If so, what are they doing there? Because they don't want to come back to America. Is to be in a challenge that is not giving you a chance to prove yourself. We can make a mistake, but we can rectify. Wow, wow, wow. This is sweet. When you pack your bags and decide to go to a foreign land or to a country where you know nobody, but you want to settle there, what comes in your mind? You're leaving your people, job, opportunities, investments, and you relocate. You go to a foreign land, you don't know anybody. Can you please subscribe to the channel? And I'm in a challenge of 50 subscribers tonight, and you must be one of them. I'm sleeping. And the reason why I'm sleeping is because I don't know what to say or how to respond to some of these questions. There are so many questions. Here, if you text what is not right, it will not appear on the screen. It's not go publicly because moderators that are chosen by the system, they'll filter those words out. So there's no need of texting what is not right. It will not appear. If you go to my account, it will be held there until I review them, and then I decide to hide them or whether I decide to show them to the public. So you can write all the nonsense. It will not appear anywhere. I'm the only one who will see it. and decide even whether I want you to remain on my channel or I want to kick you out. This is not for heart fainted. It's for those who are evaluating the reality. People are shifting, migration. Somebody told me, I've watched so many YouTubers from who are doing podcasts from Colombia, and I think Colombia is a good place. I would like to visit. It's a prime for content creation because everybody who goes to Colombia, their channel booms once because people like South America content. I don't know why, especially when it is summer festivals like this time when they are starting these carnivals in South America. If you know you're a YouTuber and you have money, you go there. If we had maybe 10,000 subscribers or 3,000, after those 2 months, you'll be clocking 50 to 60,000. That is a brand. The investors will come in, sponsors, so many things will happen to you. Your life will change forever unless they take channel from you. You start slowly, then you grow your channel. And to be in Colombia is not easy because language barrier is a big problem. You need to know how to greet people, even though people in Colombia, they're very respectful. There's this place people goes to in Colombia. It's called Banguila. They like hosting different types of people, different nationalities. Problem is language. Lifestyle there is good. We have the rural, we have the urban lifestyle. People there, they are traditional, and the dominant religion there, I think, is Catholic. There's very few in their fate of insecurity, you know. People are respectful. They ask you questions in a respectful way. They are not arrogant. They're not, you know, they're not naive to talk to you. They have confidence, and they'll ask you, "Hi, how do you find Colombia? Is it a good place for you?" Oh, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So this is just a 30 minutes video. I'm left with only 7 minutes because I just want 5 subscribers to follow me, and I think I'm there. I saw 3 more. Yeah, that's good. Somebody gave me a trick and told me those live streams you do, they boost your channel because there's some people who are saying they never run away. They'll always be coming to check, is this guy posting? I found sense in what he was saying, and I want to follow him or go to his playlist and check what he's saying. If you're in Colombia, I want to know how far the dollar can go. Maybe if I have $100, how far can it go in a month, so that we can make arrangements on how to migrate, because people are moving. People are changing environment, you know. People are changing positions. People are moving from one place to another. Others are exploring. Others are migrating with everything. Others are retiring. Others are looking for extreme happiness, extreme adventure. To come across such encounter is something extraordinary. Maybe that's why Americans are moving from America to Colombia to settle. Who knows why? They know. And that's why you have to come on board and give a clear definition why is migration all about. The life of living with a cat in the house in America. How do you choose to live with a cat? Just a cat, no humans. You're living in a cat with a cat in your apartment the whole day, seated there on the couches. You can't groove with animal. You can only show passionate, nothing else. But you talk to a human being like me. And because life in America, people are very antisocial in the Western world.
What is that?
I'm sleeping, and I have not yet done with this podcast. If you subscribe and watch the playlist, things will work out for me. Where are we? The topic is wide. Are you participating? Learn to appreciate. Say thank you. While others are leaving America legally, I have watched a lot of content creation from South America. And I do not understand why people are preferring to go that side. Are you a YouTuber and you're in South America? Please, if you're in that region, just say hello to me. I'll be grateful. We'll have conversation and discuss more. Because coming online fearlessly and telling you that straightforward reason why things are happening where they're happening is not easy. Time is not moving. What's happening? I was thinking I'm clocking half an hour. I'm stuck at 20 minutes past. Say something. I'm listening to what you want to say. I'm listening to what you want to say. I will not underestimate your presence here. I really appreciate. Jamal from Philippines. Hey Jamal, how are you? Can somebody from Philippines tell me, because I've not spoken about Philippines, because Americans are going to Philippines too. Is it so harsh for men to live in a place that is regulated by the Constitution, human rights abuse? You know, men, they like freedom. Men are very, very, very diverse. They like freedom. That's why if it becomes very harsh on them, they start migrating to where they think they are liberated. and they're going to live like kings without questions. Men, they like dominating. And that is why they are going to the countries where they think women will listen to them. Women will, be more tradition than the way it is in the West. Right now, it's catastrophic. We have to engage, round circle, build, not destroy. Because when you build, you gain skill, you gain value, you gain integrity, and you prolong the lifespan. When you destroy, you retrogress backward. You don't move, you don't see reputation, you have nothing, you are sinking down. And nobody to rescue. It's only you can come up with opinions to overcome the challenge of going down. You think they love you? They don't. You have to go up the ladder. And going up the ladder requires stamina, not physical body stamina, wisdom to navigate the obstacles and challenges. It's not easy. As a man, you are born to survive, to overcome. Man must be hardened by challenges to make him a strong person, not a weaker vessel. Have you ever seen men when they see challenges, they run? Those are not men. No. If you see a man running away from a challenge, he's defeated. He's not a man. That's not what you're created for. You are created to withstand all the weathers, all the challenges, all the obstacles, because God gave you dominion over everything above creation. He put you in charge to control, to dominate, to have authority, to determine the intellect of each and every creation. That's what you're created for. So when you fail, the whole creation submerges and life becomes miserable. Why are we having these environmental disasters? Because we failed to regulate. We failed. Now that is why there's a meeting, conference after conference, people running from one place to another for climate talks. Nonsense. You failed. As a man, you failed. Men, the only rescue they have is God himself. Not another human being to rescue a man. No. A man is created in a way to be a donor, not a receiver. And when you are created as a donor, as a man, your work is to donate, not to receive. So what's surrounding you? Just look around you. Spiritually, you tell us, what is that? Physically, as well. Does the strong man or spiritual man in you feel weak? Seek refuge, and you cannot seek refuge from a man. because man was created to depend on God. He's the head. When you are seeking something, you need to tell God, I look upon you to help me overcome, not to tremble. No, sometimes I myself, I don't have anything. But I tell God, this today, I'll make it. And eventually, He'll just bring a sign that will trigger your success. He will not appear in person, because the difference between you and Him is the sinful nature, and you don't repent. So that nature creates a gap for Him to get closer to you. So He will use the environment. He can send somebody, and somebody will tell you, hey, I think you can do 1, 2, 3. I think you can do 1, 2, 3. Wow, if you have brains, what did that man told me? I'm broke. I don't need to borrow money. I can buy a bucket, washing powder. I get a play card and I write car wash. I stay there first day, it's challenging. Second day, the third day, because of being resilient, somebody will come and stop there with a very big car and ask you, what are you doing? It's a car wash. Wash my car. He give you double. And then he'll have the urge to come back again. It's not because it's him who wants, it's a spirit. Because God has chosen that person to be the bridge, because you showed your humbleness and your willingness to go down and seek His help. That's it. What will come after that? 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. The moment you have 10 people standing there to wash their cars, that is a company, definitely. You have to be persistent. Persistent. Until you have a breakthrough. That is a man, what he is designed for. So when you are running away from law that was created by a man to a country where you think it is easy, you show a sign of weakness. Because why should you go to settle in Colombia and you have an American passport? You just want to enjoy your pension. Stay in America. If your pension and money is not enough, look for a side hustle. Build from there. Build. You are not too cold. You know, I always say, in Africa, those men that are past 60 years, 70, 80, they are still active. They are totally active and independent. They can be able to do their duties independently. They are strong. But in Western world, a man of 60, 40, 70 is a very, very old man. He has outlived his lifespan. He can't stretch. He can't do heavy duty work. He just wants that pension, stay in the house, go for a holiday. And he has this mentality, I retired, I'm old. My grandfather died at the age of 87. That man was waking up 5 o'clock every morning and going to rest 9 o'clock at night. And one day he told me, instead of sleeping here the whole day watching TV, get a bucket. My grandfather used to tell me, instead of sleeping here the whole day, get a bucket. Wash the walls if you don't have a job to do. 87 years old man. That's what he used to tell me. I'm not interested with what is not making sense. I want real men to talk. Because that's what I want. Don't be happy when things are simple or easy. Don't be happy. I want to drink a cup of tea. I want to drink a cup of tea. As a stroll. I wanted to do a video you have to work day and night to achieve something. Let's not live a lie. That's a fact. I'm done with the video. Have a good night. You can comment below. I would appreciate it.